name is Chris Jobson. I'm the convener for Barnet Unison, representing street scene workers in Barnet. I come from a very poor area in Newcastle. You left school at 15 and you had two options of employment, the pit or the shipyards. We had a coal fire, an outside toilet and a bath in the kitchen. I just took it for granted that's how people lived. My auntie worked as a cook at this massive place in Morpeth. We called it the Nuthouse. I didn't know what a mental asylum was then. She would tell us all kinds of stories about people in straitjackets in padded cells. Now all the big mental institutions have closed down. They've been replaced by more big institutions, now called prisons. We just take it for granted the penal system can cope with mental illness. My own early experience with mental illness has been with my mother-in-law, who suffered from dementia. It can be very funny at times, but also very sad, very frustrating. I didn't understand it then, and I'm not sure I understand it now. I just took it for granted that's what happens to people when they get old. Over the last few years, doing my role as a rep, I've been dealing with more and more mental health issues. Staff suffering from workplace stress, anxiety, depression, addictions, loneliness, even thoughts of suicide. Just recently I was contacted by Barnet's Wellbeing Coordinator to see if I could introduce Able Futures into the street scene depot for a mental health support network. We set up a very successful meet and greet session from 5 o'clock at the depot. There was a lot of interest from staff, and hopefully in the new year there will be more sessions to follow. Able Futures provides support to the people working and living with mental health difficulties. They will give you advice, guidance and support for 9 months with no cost. It's available over the phone, through email, or more importantly face-to-face meetings. Barnet doesn't take mental health for granted. Why should you?